Oh, here we go.
Welcome. Oh, we're live now?
Yeah, we're live. We did it!
We did it! Welcome to the live stream where you can ask me just about anything. I hope you brought some beer and you brought some smoke. And without further ado, let's start the show. What's up, guys? Hello.
Hey, y'all.
Hey y'all. Hey, y'all.
But it sounded appropriate.
Just confirming all of VKC's suspicions that we're nothing but hillbillies that don't take the coronavirus seriously.
Yeah, we're taking the coronavirus seriously, Brian.
Seriously, Brian. You whooping motherfucker. I love BKXC. He did talk a little shit about North Carolina.
He did.
And the pandemic.
Yeah.
So
he drove across the country though.
You drove across the country back to California. Don't be casting shame on North Carolina. Anyways, what's up, everybody? Wow, we got right to the shit talk.
Yeah, we did.
Real fast. And that's probably because we've been drinking. Welcome to the live stream. I am drinking a tasty IPA over here. It is from one of my favorite
Jolly Lolly.
It's Jolly Lolly, the High Lie, Cigar City, but now acquired by Oscar Blues. And I see you are getting
basic bitching it up.
Basic bitching it. You're getting white girl wasted with your Truly, and that's respectable. We got 152 people in the chat currently.
So cool.
That is fucking awesome. Welcome to the live stream. It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while since you did. I think the last one was just after you got hurt.
That's right, the fundraiser
and
where
Steady.
Paul cheated.
Paul, yeah.
Let's cast more shame.
Yeah, more shame.
More shame. Is Paul the punter is he not here? Like he should be, because then I can make fun of him like more directly. So yeah, Paul totally.
What did he do? He didn't eat like a lemon or something? Garlic.
So the last live stream was before my surgery, and right before my surgery. And the guys, Steady, Landy, Nate, Paul, everybody showed up to do a live stream at my house to raise money for my surgery. You guys paid for my surgery.
Seriously, thank you guys. We couldn't have done it without y'all. Cheers to you.
Cheers. Boom. So we're back. We're doing another live stream, and I thought, what better way to come back? Look at the range of motion.
Oh man,
huh?
I'm getting it.
I got dance moves for days.
Oh shit.
I thought, what better way to come back with a live stream than to have my wife on here with us, Mrs. Bobo, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever. Might I add?
And I've actually been requesting to come on a live stream. I felt like, I don't know. And it's been like a year since he finally let me come on a live stream.
It's true. I am the king of turning down ideas. I love to turn down a good idea. You got a good idea, I'll turn it down. When I do these live streams, then this is your first time, and you've sort of always been in the other room.
Right.
You know how these go.
Yeah.
And often at times, the beer will take over, and she'll police it. And she'll be like, "All right, wrap it up.
Yeah.
We got to watch CSI Fort Lauderdale." I'm just kidding. We don't watch anything. We watch Dateline. We watch a lot of murder porn.
No, stop.
I think it's just research. This one's doing. She's way too into the murder shows.
I mean, gotta be prepared.
Exactly. Like, what's this life insurance policy thing that you having me sign on email? Anyways, normally I'm gonna add frequent flyer. What's up, MTB frequent flyer? My buddy Caleb is here. Go check out his YouTube channel. Normally we start these things. This is an Ask Me Anything live stream. Let me go ahead and say that. And that goes for me and Mrs. Bobo as well.
I'll take questions.
There are a lot of things that I want to talk to you guys about, including my recovery. But we're going to just open up to you guys in the questions right after I do a quick shout out to everybody who I can read their name right now. Mark Cox, Nicholas Chitty, Leo Williamson, MTB Frequent Flyer, Ryobi Chicken, Jiggly Jangle. I'm just doing it really fast.
Jangle.
So it's probably not any of these, or I'm not saying right. Michael Cunningham, Crick MTB, John Cass, Alester Pantano, Pantano?
Pan Daddy?
Come on, Bobo. I'm Italian. Here it's 2 in the morning.
Aw, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's epic. You know, it's pretty crazy to hear that. Like, I'm in Italy or I'm in Germany.
So cool.
Feel so connected to this international audience. We got Brett Garner in the house, Jason Moon, Bikes with Bishop, Grayson in the house. It's good to see all of you here and showing up. What are you guys drinking? We told you. I got an IPA. She's getting,
Basic fiction.
She's getting truly wasted. What are you guys drinking? Dean just says I'm from Canada, so probably something strong. Jason Moon is drinking a classic sweet tea. Michael Reed, water. Oh, somebody out there is drinking some wicked weed. Dominican rum. A lot of people are drinking.
It is Friday night.
Zach Dennis says bong water. It's not recommended, but I'm not going to judge. You get your tweak on your own rules, on your own time, and anything goes around these parts.
That's true.
We don't judge.
No judgment.
And we got a super chat. Actually, it's our second super chat.
Go back to the first one.
Who was? Oh, where did it go?
Oh, click on the
I can click on it.
Yeah.
Huh? Michael Lowe dropped $5 in the super chat. Says, "What's up, Bobo and Asheville Alley?" Look at those moves.
I don't dilly dally.
She don't like. I have a song for her, so I'm gonna sing the song.
Okay.
She came back from the kickboxing class one night, and I just came up with a song to match her moves. Ready?
Yeah.
And go. She's Asheville Alley. She doesn't dilly dally. No, she'll add you to her tally. Asheville Alley. Might even be like Asheville Alley.
That's right.
Yeah. Thanks for the super chat, Michael.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Got another super chat that just came in from 29er Vitus. $5 super chat with an emoji. Keep it up.
Gracias.
And de nada. I speak a little Spanish. Yo quiero cerveza.
Go through your whole spiel.
¿Dónde está el baño? I think.
Oh, you use baño instead of pantalones.
Oh, ¿dónde está the pantalones?
That's
all these things. I really think just those 3 phrases can get you through like an entire week in a Spanish-speaking country.
I don't know.
Thomas Eisenbach, what's up, dude? $5 super chat.
Vodka. Here's
$5 from Shady Wilmington Vodka.
So how do you guys say vodka? Do you say, I say vodka.
Vodka?
Vodka.
I didn't even know this was a debate. I don't know. I guess va.
Vodka. Yeah.
I do vod, like more of how Russians say it, which I think is the legit way to do it. Vodka. In Russia, vodka is water. Is that a good Russian accent?
Okay.
I don't know. So thank you, Thomas. And bam, a big $10 super chat from Amber Foster.
Aww.
Mic drop. Thank you so much, Amber.
Thanks, Amber.
Really appreciate that. So let's get back down to the bottom of the chat.
All right, let's find some questions.
Hit us with your best questions. Anything for me or anything for Mrs. Bobo. This pop-out chat is bullshit. It doesn't get big enough.
Yeah.
No matter how big, it just stays that big.
Yeah,
this is a
what the fuck?
40-inch screen.
It might be better over there.
It might be. Uh-oh.
Don't mess it up. Oh my God. He's so bad with
okay.
Tech.
Hey, it's back. All right. She's unfazed by that now. Did you see that? Didn't even blink.
I was reading the question.
I call that fart day old sketty.
All right, everyone wants to know when you're getting back on the bike.
Good question. Let's get right into when am I getting back on the bike. So as you guys can see, I've got some serious range of motion going on right now. It's pretty thrilling, actually. You know, I can point dance.
His dad moves.
Do all kinds of stuff. And the shoulder feels really good.
Taught him those moves.
Yeah. She's ruthless, folks. She won't stop swinging. She literally will not. That was the joke, is that she loved those one moves. So she would just do it all the way to the ring, and then as they're taking her out of the ring after she's pummeled her opponent.
That's all we learned that day.
She's ruthless. She will not stop punching. And the ref is down. So as you can see, I'm revved up and ready to ride. Actually, my mind wandered to some irresponsible places today. Confession. I almost hopped on the bike today and just like
Oh my God.
went around because the shoulder feels that good. Feels really good, but I'm not supposed to.
We're looking for a stationary exercise bike so he can.
Maybe a road bike. I know, blasphemy, but I need to get into shape. And right now, I've been like just focusing on physical therapy and Ben and Jerry's.
We got to get rid of this damn lounge chair over there. That's what
You're gonna bring up the lounge chair. You're using the live stream to bring up the lounge chair. I love that lounge chair. So to answer you guys' question, finally, after a bunch of back and forth, we're looking like my birthday in a few weeks,
like a month
or a month. Around May 21st is when I'm planning my resurgence, my getting back out on the trail and riding. I could not be more stoked for that, but I still got some ways to go. Still got a little bit of
baby
the journey,
steps.
but it's awesome that 6 months is gone.
I mean, 6 months ago,
I was super impressed.
Pulling up his pants after he went to the bathroom and getting him dressed every day. So,
and that doesn't work these days. I requested that this morning, and it got me nowhere.
Nurse Allie's off duty.
Got me nowhere. Trail Shredder, Florida, dropped a super chat for $10. Said it's so good to see you.
Good to see
guys.
you too.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Trail Shredder. And
there was another super chat too.
There was another super chat.
Just click on the top.
Oh, that's it. That's it. Thought there was. Wait. Oh, 29er Vitus. Also, who gave us a super chat earlier. That was a confusion. That's why I thought wasn't. He couldn't have done it again, did he? He did it again.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you. Really appreciate it. And I really appreciate all you guys' support through all this. Like, there was a lot of uncertainty going into post-surgery life on YouTube. Like, oh my God, editing that first video on pain meds. It took me so long. I thought I was flying, but I was just like,
yeah.
Yes.
From the lounge chair.
Yeah.
He just moved his setup from the lounge chair where he was editing laying back. He finally moved his setup back into the office.
It's true.
I was like, I think it's time.
She keeps bringing up the recliner. We're not getting rid of the recliner.
I mean, I'm not saying you have to get rid of it. It's just.
I love that recliner.
You just get stuck in it all day. It's so comfortable.
I know. And it's added a whole like donut situation down here because I never get out. 29er Vitus fucking dropped another $5 and he just says, I'm so hammered right now. That's hilarious.
Sick. Cheers.
Sick. All right.
All right. Another question.
Wow. They're coming in now. Error user not found. That's an awesome name. I am jealous of the creativity behind that.
Put the chair in your office. That's what I said too. I said,
we're still talking about the chair.
Let's move the lounge chair in the office, and he can use it as his chair.
Let's move on from the chair. Let's move on from the chair.
Thanks, guys.
Not happening. But error user not found dropped $5 Canadian and said, shots! It's Canadian. Come on, that's a shot.
Shots!
Clay Henson, $20. What's up, Clay? Executive producer, one of the OGs of my patrons. He's been around since back in the day. And if you guys want to thank anybody in particular for funding and keeping this channel going, thank Clay Henson, who just dropped another $20. Did not need to. No juicy questions at this time, but give me a few. He's going to think of something. So what else? Did you find another question?
We don't know behind the scenes of the story of that bitch, Becky. Okay, so I can tell the story.
Well, you want to confirm what the question was?
It says, we want to know the behind the scenes story of that bitch, Becky.
So if you guys are not aware, there's like this repetitive joke. It's almost like a cookie, like how they hide little secret messages in movies.
Yeah.
It's an inside joke in the channel. I'm sure a lot of you are aware. That bitch, Becky. And it happened on a live stream, so it's funny that we're. And
actually, I think Desiree might be watching today. If you are, Des, hit me up in the comments.
Our friend Desiree started that bitch, Becky.
So the guys were doing a live stream in the garage, which is like just beyond that wall.
The live stream was failing, actually. Let me just go ahead and put it this way: the live stream was doing awful. And people were paying more attention to the loud conversation you guys are having over here.
We were having girl talk.
Yes, you guys were going squawking. Let me tell you, so loud.
Desiree was just venting about her landlord, and Desiree's very passionate.
Passionate. She's passionate.
She's passionate.
And she can project.
My girl can project.
And long story short, this bulk of your guys' story was her just going on and on about this bitch Becky. Becky is such a bitch. And the guys in the garage, we had lost track of the comments because we were so drunk, and the live stream was just falling to pieces. And then Nate finally looks at the live stream. It was Nate. He's like, "Oh man, they're just listening to the girls' conversation in the other room." And it turned out to be one of the more epic moments on the channel. So
yeah, we actually like went back and had to listen to it, of course.
So Desiree, if you're out
Love
there,
you, D-Ray.
love you, D-Ray. Cheers.
And
Cheers.
Logan.
Cheers, girl.
Cheers.
And you guys have seen Becky in a couple of our videos. Actually, if you saw the How to Be a YouTuber video with where BKXC took me around and did the training day or the Wayne Brady sketch, if you will.
Yeah.
The adoring fan that wanted to take pictures with him.
Yep, that was her.
That's Becky. So if you guys want to know who Becky actually is, go to that video. Link in the description. Maybe I'll forget. Another super chat from Ride Beside. We want to know the behind. You did. I didn't know it was the. You gotta say it was a super chat. So that was where the question came from. Thank you, Ride Beside. That's an excellent question. That goes deep. And Logan Painter, love y'all.
No,
Logan in the house. Crick MTV just says Badussy. I can't explain that one here. If you guys want to know what the term Badussy means, go over to my Patreon page. It's a shameless pitch. But go sign up for Patreon and listen to my recent podcast, Patreon Only, where I explain thoroughly the term Badussy.
Oh my God.
Look it up. Although I can't recommend that. When you Google that, you're going to get mixed results. But if you're curious, look it up. Another question. Let's find another.
Okay, let's find another one.
Come on, what you got?
Okay, hold on.
What you got? Find a good one. Why are you looking? I'm going to play the guitar. She's my lady. She's real pretty.
Boxers or briefs?
Finding questions. You know I don't wear underwear.
I know. That's why I had to ask that question. Now everyone knows. Bolo doesn't wear any underwear.
She's my lady. I don't wear underwear. Which made that part.
Everyone wants to know, are tubes with sealant good?
What? Is what?
Are tubes with sealant good?
Oh man, tubes with sealant. I mean, I don't fucking know.
Well, no, it's just no rubber toe asking. He's the wrong guy to ask.
Yeah.
Go ask Seth.
Yeah. Go ask Seth is right. I love it when I get a technical question. So I don't know. Remember the neighborhood kid came over the other day and asked me to fix his bike?
Yeah.
I toyed around with it and I was like, I think it's this right here, but this bike is so old. I've never seen stuff this old on a bike. Just go Google it, is what I told the kid. That's gonna be my answer to our children.
Yeah, just Google it.
Google it. While she's looking for a question, let me take a moment to show you guys some brand new merchandise.
Ooh, prank call Steady or Nate.
Affiliated with the channel, we got brand new hand up Beer Me gloves. In case you didn't know, like the other ones were green with black hops. We got the reverse color now, and they are so. This is like reason number 1,258,009 that I really wanted to ride today. So go to handupgloves.com. Use the promo code BOBO2017 #spawns. And pick up a pair today while you still can, because they are dope.
Yeah, we love Hand Up. They're such great people.
Glad to see you, MTB Rad Dad. Happy to see you back. I can't wait to start riding again. Let me just say that. The time that passed when I couldn't do my vlogs, I couldn't do the videos that I had planned, I couldn't do shit, really. I couldn't do anything for myself.
Yeah,
you know,
really couldn't.
I couldn't. Nurse
I had
Allie.
to cut his food up. He had to eat with his left hand, so he couldn't cut anything.
You know how much of an animal?
He was literally like a toddler.
How much of an animal I feel like putting my face down and scraping food into my mouth. Thought I had all kinds of skill with the left hand. No, no. But during that time of uncertainty, I learned a lot of shit. So I'm stoked to apply all this new shit that I've learned, editing and all this other sound design, making thumbnails. I'm excited about all the shit I learned to apply to the future. Had I not gotten hurt, I wouldn't have had time to learn all this shit. So stoked about that. Stoked about that. Fabian Findling, have you ever been to Germany? Have you ever been to Germany, Fabian? We have some great BIPOCs and beer. Greetings from Germany. This guy probably hates my guts. That's not a bad German accent, though. I've never been to Germany, but I've always wanted to go. When I was in high school, true story, we had a German exchange student who stayed with us, Julian Bolshauser. Julian, if you're watching, what's up? Miss you, buddy. And Germany seems like such a kick-ass place. That's definitely bucket list. We gotta get this. We gotta get like really much more famous so we can just afford that type of thing.
Yeah.
So
we're getting there.
Should I derobe? Nudity always works.
He always wants to do everything naked. He's like, let's make breakfast naked. Like, why did you end everything with naked?
I'm like, oh, what? You don't like checkers? Everything's better naked. Have you seen any footage from Burning Man? The festival, Burning Man. You know what I'm saying? FFDAR911, $5 super chat. After listening to your podcast, I believe you're Cheech and Chong's grandchild. It very well could be. It's not unproven.
Right.
In fact, my friends, growing up in Spartanburg, South Carolina, I lived out in the middle of the woods, and we had a recording studio in the basement of my house. So I had all the instruments at my disposal, and I was very popular because of this. So all my friends would come over, we'd get stoned, we'd eat desserts and jam for hours, and my dad would just come down and hang out for a minute and leave, and they'd be like, "Man, your dad is Tommy Chong." I was like, "Yeah."
But he doesn't smoke.
Occasionally, but no, he really doesn't smoke. George is.
He's always stoned, though.
He's one of those I'm always high, like naturally people. So yeah.
Here's a question.
Another question.
Are you going to dial it back after this injury and ride more carefully, or are you going to be the constant injury too?
This question comes from John McLemore. Man.
He's still going to be crashing.
You say that like if I don't, then it's going to be disappointing. I feel like I've set this unrealistic precedent for people to tune in each and every week to see if I survive or not. And that's just not sustainable. That's a very good question. And I don't know the answer to that, actually. And I think a lot of people coming back from injury, especially something severe like me, that's so valid, such a valid point, and something that I haven't experienced, but now I'm in the club, as they say. Welcome to the club. And that's just another part of being in the club. I haven't figured that out, John. I guess we'll know when I get on the bike, because earlier this week I was thinking I'm gonna do a gravel ride whenever I can start riding again. And then today I was like, I bet Ridgeline's open. Ridgeline's not bad.
No, you gotta wait.
So here's the real response to that, John. I am going to focus, and I'm going to use this as a reason for content. I'm going to focus on getting actual tutelage. I'm going to get lessons, like real mountain bike. Like I know I've talked shit about that before. I'm doing it this time. I'm going to find a mountain bike coach. I'm going to get real lessons and tutelage, and I think it's going to pay off. And I'm going to take my time that way and ease back into it. So I think I'm going to dial it back and focus on smaller jumps and perfecting my technique on smaller jumps like you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
As opposed to trying the devil's racetrack and just rolling the dice and thinking to myself, well, if I get fucked up, at least I got a good video. No, I really don't believe in that logic anymore either. And yet to come full circle and answer no questions and remain completely ambiguous, yes, I will probably still be crashing.
Obviously.
Yeah. Mark Cox says, ninja MTB skills. Yeah, I have avoided some insane crashes with my agility.
You had a steady spin for a coach already. Yeah, peer pressure coach. Just kidding.
I have steady spin for For a coach. Oh, should we prank call Steady? Should we?
No, it's prank call.
Someone earlier said we should prank
Steady or Nate.
call.
How do you block a number?
Oh, is it popping up on the live screen? No.
Oh, he's
he's watching. What's up, Cookie Monster?
Oh, it's all echoey.
It's real echoey. Hey, I'm gonna start this thing on my live stream where I offer you to eat a cookie every time someone donates $1. Stand by. Grayleaf is about to donate $50. What? All right. Oh, he tried. What's going on here?
Oh, Biker One's in the chat.
Oh, Biker Robert.
Or Biker.
Biker One.
Well, because of the B1.
Oh, they're Steady in this fucking chat right there. Up to flat or go home. That's funny. Just sin. Yeah, steady spin would definitely be a good motivator as a coach. That is for sure. But when I get back to riding, I really gotta get properly learned up. I took guitar lessons as a kid, as a young man. Took guitar lessons for like a year, and if I had not taken guitar lessons, I wouldn't be as amazing at the guitar as I am. I can rip. This guy can fucking rip. And I'm sitting here knowing this, and I never had a mountain bike lesson in my life. So the only lesson I've ever gotten is Nate or Landy going, keep up. You know, like that doesn't count.
All right, we got a question from Clay.
Fire away.
All right, since you have Mrs. Bobo there, how about putting y'all on the spot? Any future plans for kids?
Ooh, wow. That is putting us on the spot. You know, I thought about we've definitely thought about having kids. And then this pandemic happened and we got to see everyone's Facebook feed. And we were like,
I'm very thankful we don't have kids right now.
Fuck that.
Yes.
So yeah, we are.
I was meant to be a mama and
I'm I'm a kid myself, so the kid will have someone to play with.
I really just want to have a kid so Bobo
will have someone to play with.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. So
exactly.
Yeah, we're definitely.
Yeah, we'll definitely have a little Bobo or a cute little Allie.
Albert.
For sure. No.
MLO Visual has been around since the beginning. Says congrats on 50.
Yeah,
bud.
Super cool.
Woo, woo. I almost forgot. We were supposed to talk about this.
I know.
We hit 50,000 subscribers,
Very
guys.
Cool.
It's like awesome. I just couldn't imagine when I started this whole thing that we'd be sitting here today.
We would be like, 50 subscribers.
100
subscribers.
200 subscribers. I remember going to Bailey Mountain Bike Park and running into someone who had seen the channel at Bailey and was like, congrats on 250 subscribers, man.
It's really cool.
It's crazy how fast it took off. So
thank you guys for everyone.
Thanks for subscribing.
Yeah.
Thanks for keeping us around in your lives. I can't wait to get back to bringing you more consistent content week in and week out. It's been kind of
Actually, I have a question for all of you guys out there.
She's turning the table on you.
That's right.
This was not planned.
What do you guys want to see on the channel? Like, do you like more vlogs? Do you like sketch videos?
Do you want to see just a random combination of all of it?
Did you guys like the MTV News?
I liked the MTV.
Because I say this as we, like, I mean, I am kind of a part of the channel.
You definitely are.
Yeah.
You definitely are.
We want to give you guys stuff that you like. Not Bobo Polly.
Not Bobo. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Kenny Alvarez. Hey, Peddling with Paul in the house. What's up, dude? Peddling with Paul says less Bobo ass.
Sketch videos,
right.
More impressions, Paul. MTV News, sketch.
More impressions. Okay.
MTV News.
Nudity.
MTV News is hot.
More nudity.
Well, Bobo does like to do everything naked.
I do. It's fun. It's freeing. You know, like we came into this earth that way for a reason. Everything's more fun naked. The impersonations though,
No more thong thing. Yeah, thank you.
I think I've gotten my money out
I
of that.
think we can retire.
Now we just need to go full
I'll
naked.
just throw it out for you guys.
So the impressions, I've been wanting to do the Blake and Neil impression for a very long time.
Yeah,
I've been
you've been talking about
holding on to that, and finally did that, and I was like pleasantly surprised that those fucking guys watched it on their Instagram and tagged me in that. So,
yeah, it was really cool.
Neil and Blake. So that was pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. I love those guys. Clayton just says, all of it. Your vids are great. Thank you, Clayton. Copy that dude. You know what else is great?
A mountain bike weather report. That'd be good. You guys didn't like Nate's weather report? It wasn't detailed enough?
It's hot. Speaking of hot, these are the new Biking with Bobo official t-shirt. It does look a little blurry. Try to get it a little bit closer. This is my Dead Sailor shirt, as you can see. It was drawn up by my tattoo artist and good buddy Rob at Rob Hunt Tattooing. Did my pineapple. And I'm going to put a link in the description after this live stream for you guys to get your own Dead Sailor shirt. I'm pretty stoked about it. He did a great job drawing that shit up. All right. Any other questions?
Come on, you guys. Hit me with the hard questions. You had me for one live stream. What do you want to know about Bobo?
You can ask Miss Bobo a question.
Yeah.
Yokes and spokes. You came into this world naked, and that's why the doctor smacked you. It's true.
Dream bike.
Somebody wants me to call Seth. Not calling Seth. Dream bike. Probably Santa Cruz V10. Everyone's like, you don't need that bike, but that's not the question.
That's what you want.
Dream Santa Cruz V10 with a Gatling gun or two mounted on it. That would be a dream bike. That'd be pretty good, I think. The best time I've ever had on a bike anywhere was on a Santa Cruz V10 at Bailey Mountain Bike Park. I was doing things that I was not qualified for sure. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, let's look at the questions. Ooh, edibles or smoke?
Oh, come on. You guys know the answer to this question. No, I like to smoke marijuana, and edibles I've never had a great experience with an edible. I've never been like, I did an edible and been like, man, I loved that. It's not for me. Like if I like need to just sit in the couch, melt into the couch and watch like Yellow Submarine by the Beatles movie.
Fine, then I'll just eat the rest
I'm not
of our
going to eat the edibles. I'm going to eat
movie.
shrooms and have a good time. Like, I'm not big into edibles. I like to smoke my ganja.
How many times have you soiled your underwear?
At least once in front of you.
Yeah.
I could have lied about that.
He farted, obviously, that happens every day. And it was really bad, and it like sounded wet. And I was like, oh, you definitely shit your pants.
Well, I couldn't take a step. I was just like, she saw me, and I was just like, and she said that, yeah, you definitely shit your pants. And I'm like, yes.
So only one time that I know of that he shit his pants.
That she knows of. There have been other times. Oh, man.
You want to see Nate's backyard trail? Okay,
so that is going to happen.
Yes.
But we just don't want to build anything that's not dangerous. That's the fun. So we're holding off. Nate will build it dangerously.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not dangerous for Nate, but it's dangerous for me.
That's true.
And we're just holding off on that for now. But very soon, in the near future, the content is definitely going to be reviving. We did one video, and it's one of the best videos that we've done. Good. Why didn't we just keep doing it?
It's so good.
It's so stupid. We're gonna get back to building Nate's backyard trail. We've actually already tore everything. Nate, pretend like I did anything.
He didn't do it.
I didn't do anything. Nate has torn down everything in the backyard. We're starting from scratch, but we have some really good plans for it. Oh, Lucy, so we already have a kid.
Yeah, this is our baby.
People say all the time, "Oh, a dog is not like a kid." Like, you're right. It's way better.
Look at know, she looks so cute. Say hi.
Yeah.
Ooh.
She's a
She's our baby.
Yeah.
She's our baby lady.
Oh, but also in terms of future content, we have plans to build up finally a legit bike cave / studio for filming, doing projects, and just working on the bikes in general and future live streams. This will be the last time, hopefully, you ever see me live stream from the kitchen, living room, etc. We're going to have a dedicated Biking with Bobo studio space. So I do need help coming up with a name for it. I was thinking the bike cave, or maybe like the bong cave. Something, some sort of conjunction between mountain biking and smoking weed. Smoking. You want to smoke a bear? You want to smoke? Smoke a beer. Smoke a beer. Oh, Jay Clark says Bobo Palooza. Should I have even read this question? I know
I've been seeing it.
Yeah. We need the next one sooner than 100K. So, Bobo Palooza. That is an event that I do every time I hit a certain mark of subscribers. And the last one was a lot of fun, but we got hit by a hurricane in North Carolina, and it kind of fucked up our camping plans. The whole thing just ended up being a bit of a mess because I am not very organized.
No.
So if I do another Bobo Palooza, it's going to have to be more professional than that, and probably not going to happen. It might. It might not.
We'll see.
But I was thinking if it did, it would have to be 100,000 subscribers, or to make it a little bit more sooner, 69,000 subscribers. Doesn't that seem like it aligns with the brand
For
of
sure.
the channel
For
a little
sure.
bit?
Yeah.
So when I hit 69,000 subscribers, we will do another Bobo Palooza.
Bobong Cave.
Who said that?
24 MTV. That's good.
Oh, okay. Do the all right.
Right here. See it?
Oh, the Bobong Cave.
Yeah, I like that. That's clever. Oh my god.
Have you ever? Ooh.
Oh my god.
Have you ever farted and burped at the same time? It's like getting punched in the mouth. It's like, oh, remember when I sneezed out a fart? That hurt so bad. So I had a fart, like a really big fart on deck, and I was like, ha, I'm going to surprise her with a fart. But then I got a tickle in my nostril, and I'm a big sneezer.
Yeah.
And I just, ha-cha! I'm like, oh! And she looks
He
at me.
doesn't do anything.
Not dramatic.
Yeah.
So, well, I mean,
Lightly.
I literally sneezed, screamed, and in the same instant yelled out, I farted! I sneezed a fart! A fart punched a hole in my ass.
And then you were like
It
crying
hurt so
because it
bad.
hurt.
Yeah, man, I can feel it right now in my asshole. Oh God. Well, we need some more questions here, people. Come on, don't be afraid. Don't hold back.
Yeah.
Ask something from Miss Boba. Everybody asking me all the questions.
Which one know about me?
Which one know about Miss Boba?
Got me on the spot.
True MTV says favorite band. I like that question. Jungle, baby. I know, like I got a Weezer tattoo up here, and they're probably my all-time favorite band. But as of right now, my favorite band is a band called Jungle, and they know that. When I say they, I mean my wife and all my friends and anyone who rides in a car with me comes into this house knows that I love the band Jungle. They are funky. They are awesome. Look them up.
Yes. And for me, it's so hard. I feel like my top bands. I love Moon Taxi, Lord Huron.
People are going, who and who?
Well, now they know.
They don't know who Jungle is.
Now they know.
Yeah, Lord Huron is one of our favorite bands for sure. That was another one that was hard to not say, but Jungle for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Love me some Jungle.
Mrs. Bobo, will you continue riding the Cannondale or plan on getting a new whip? Great question.
Yeah. Well, what do you think? I think a new bike.
I think a new bike, for sure. If I'm really gonna be serious about it, I can't.
See, Prometheus, he still is not equipped with a dropper post. That should tell you something. about how dated he is.
Yeah.
No dropper. You got still running the 2x. It weighs like 55, 60 pounds. That's probably not much of an exaggeration. My Cannondale is the heaviest, but it's like a cinder block. It's like riding a cinder block down the trail.
Yeah.
And it's just outdated. Yeah, probably gonna get a new bike.
Yeah.
Hopefully that new bike comes from a bike sponsor. And the idea is that we can find a company that aligns with our brand, that likes our rock and roll approach to content, and gives me 2 bikes, one for me, one for her, and then we can take this show on the road. Van life, baby. Hashtag 2021.
Woo!
Fuck 2020. Everybody thought this was going to be the year. Nah, it's not. This year has sucked.
Oh, so how did you meet Bobo? That's a good question.
You gotta say who asked the question.
Oh, sorry, my
People
bad.
don't know.
Sorry, I don't have my glasses on, guys. Evan.
Okay, Evan MTV, just Evan?
Just Evan.
Evan. Okay, Evan, good question. How did you meet me?
So, I met this wonderful man through another guy, Nicholas.
Oh, like, let's start the story over. That's not a good one.
Okay,
This
so
doesn't
I
sound
got
right.
invited with a group of girls to go see a band,
My band.
his band, and he was the lead singer.
But it wasn't me that invited you, it was my bassist.
It was
that
the
was
bass.
the other guy.
Right.
Like he had a chance.
I didn't mean it like that.
I'm just saying.
I was not interested.
No, I was making more of a joke about
Right,
bassists in general,
That's true.
because they don't have sex with anybody of themselves, because they're bassists.
Yeah.
Even the drummer gets laid.
Right. Bass.
No, not so much.
Yeah.
You out there, Nicholas? Yeah.
Sorry. And
She came out to our show. There I was.
we met.
Sparkling in the distance on the stage, mesmerizing. I'm sure.
We met and we like said hello, and we didn't have much interaction that night.
Not that night. I remember I was just like making my rounds. Bibbidi bop, bibbidi bop.
He was doing all of his dad moves on the dance
I was
floor.
like, there's a fine group of ladies sitting at this table. Oh, y'all too pretty. And then I walked away. And that was about it. Like, we were just like, hello. But then
During that same night, we actually had, my girlfriends and I had also met your roommate at the time, PJ.
Piss Jar. Call him by his real name. Piss Jar.
Jar. And
I live with a guy named Piss Jar.
2 weeks later, we end up at a hurricane party.
Yeah, the best part of Florida.
Are the hurricane parties?
Correct me if I'm wrong. Hurricane parties. A hurricane party. And yeah, so we all sat down. There was a good mix of guys and girls at this party.
Yep.
And we busted out a game from the 70s, supposedly a vintage drug related game, marijuana specifically, I think, called Pass Out.
Yep.
Which sounds like a board game invented by Bill Cosby. Is that too soon? But you had to choose partners. And well, I'll just let you talk.
And yeah, so we had to choose partners, and it had to be a guy and a girl. And so PJ said, ladies, choose your partners. And I scanned the room.
I was the only one who had a full head of teeth.
I said, I choose Lambert because he was the cutest guy there.
And now they know my real name.
And we hung out the rest of the night, obviously. And then we went to lunch the next day and hung out the rest of the day. And like really ever since then.
We've just been inseparable.
Yeah.
Oh, I love you so much.
Okay, stop.
So yeah, it's a fun story. Where does the name Bobo come from? From Seth. So as she just revealed, my real name is Lambert. Lambert. Lambert, which has always been difficult for anyone hearing it for the first time. Anybody I've ever met through elementary, middle, or high school, it's always been, hey, I'm John. What's your name? I'm Lambert. What? That's always been the response. And anyways, it's not a bad name. But
all of his friends would also call him
Lambo.
And then our other friend, Jason, who lives in Orlando, one of our very dear friends, would always call you Bobo. He was the only one that called you Bobo.
Well, Jason was all about brevity, and he's the one who reduced it to its final form, and just from out of nowhere, Bobo became thing. And then I even started the channel before I was Bobo.
Right.
I started doing Biking with Bobo, like the first 2 episodes, and then we went down there, and I was like, "Hey, I'm doing this new thing. I think I'm going to try it, but I really don't have anything really figured out."
Yeah.
And he was like,
Biking with Bobo.
"Biking with Bobo," and so yeah, that's where Bobo came from. My buddy Smalls. Thanks, Smalls.
Yeah. Thanks, Jason.
Oh,
Do you have a backyard? From Tucker? If you have do you have a backyard?
Tucker.
So we have a very small backyard.
Yeah.
It's not. We can't really.
Trust me, I am jealous of anyone
Yeah.
who has the opportunity to build even anything remotely similar. I couldn't even build one thing in my backyard. We live in a pretty tight community, and the backyards are not super large. So no opportunity for backyard trail building yet. However, I am monitoring Seth, and he seems to have both Seths, backyard trail builds and bike hacks, both have a really good thing going on. And I think the future of this channel, and I'm talking like 9 months into the future, it's probably gonna be much longer than that. But I mean, we would like to buy a huge chunk of land. The plan is to buy a huge chunk of land with our friends and homestead around the property and have a communal house in the middle of our homesteading with mountain bike trails just everywhere. It sounds like a cult. It is a cult.
Team Town.
Team Town is what we're
If
going to call
you
it.
know, you know.
And it is a dream. It is a vision. And I didn't think that we'd ever hit 50,000 subscribers. So why the fuck should I sit here and think Team Town can't happen?
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna fucking happen.
Here's a good question from Yokes and Spokes. Isn't that
the pilot?
Yeah, the one that set up the GoFundMe.
It's the pilot. So thanks,
Yeah.
buddy. What's he got?
He says, Mrs. Bobo, what was your reaction when Bobo said he was going to take his channel seriously? That's a good question.
Did I ever say that?
Well, luckily at that time when you decided to go full time, like I have a very secure job, and if something were to happen, I could definitely.
What she's trying to say is that she believes in me.
I do believe in him.
She believes in me.
Financially, it was like, go ahead and do it. This is your dream. You are a creator. You are very talented.
Oh, stop.
Well, you have to.
Stop. No, keep going.
Well, let me fucking talk. No, I was very supportive and I wanted him to go for it. He was already so far along. It was like, just do it and let's see what happens, and we'll go from there. And I knew the bills could still get paid if it didn't work out.
Pedaling with Paul says, I would drink that Kool-Aid. I think he's referring to the cult reference.
Team Town?
Of Team Town.
Yeah.
Earlier. Well, thanks, baby. Thank you for believing in me.
Yeah, of course, babe.
Amber Foster just simply said, that would be badass. I think so. I think it would be endless content. I could do anything. MTV 701 says, sounds like an orgy.
Scroll back up. There was some other good ones.
Okay.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, how many came over? Says, how many pair of pants do you burn through in a day? That's a valid question.
Yeah.
But
that's right, PBK. You are so lucky for Mrs. Bobo. She keeps you in the lifestyle you are accustomed to.
Okay, PBK. That's a little too close to home and accurate. Incredibly accurate. I can smell your farts. I can smell your farts. Oh, someone said, do you like Austin Powers? Evan, what is your favorite beer? Oh, we answered an Evan question, didn't we? But I'll answer it. To this day, what do you think my favorite beer is? Let's see if she.
Too Hard to Nail.
That's a good guess. No, I'll give you one more guess. Not my favorite beer. That's what you guys should do. Ask us questions to ask each other. See if we can.
Oh yeah, that's good.
If we know that about each other.
Oh, Dead Guy L?
Dead Guy L.
Mm.
She knows me. She pays attention. She watches. She loves. She nurtures. If it wasn't for her,
That's
I would
right.
not have all this that I'm accustomed to. I am a lucky man. And yes, Dead Guy L. If you guys have never had Rogue Dead Guy L, it's a brewery out of Oregon, Portland, Oregon, I think. So good. Just the best beer out there, hands down.
Would you still, from Peddling with Paul, would you still be doing this YouTube if the wife was not on board and supportive?
Oh man, that's a hell of a hypothetical. I never even considered that because you're always so supportive of me. I mean, we
Aw.
met when I was pursuing another dream
That's true. We almost moved to California with
for
his,
music.
for his band. So
We were very close to moving to Los Angeles.
Mhm.
That was the plan, and we were like before the band broke up and we moved up here.
Mhm.
We put out an album.
Yep.
We released a music video. We were invited to the local radio station, and I'm not talking the college radio station. I'm talking like Orlando. What was it?
I don't know.
It was Orlando's rock station. They invited us in. We went in the red suits. They made fun of us because we did that. It was a stupid thing to do. We're on the radio. No one can see
Yeah,
us.
why would you do that?
Because it was Nicholas's idea. I blame
God
Nicholas.
damn it, Nick.
But they played our music on the rock station in Orlando. We were pretty big. And so she was always been supportive of me. And I've always sort of been one of those people that's like, gonna go big. I'm always trying to, rock and roll didn't work out. Well, let's try this fucking YouTube thing. And when this fails, back to rock and roll.
There you go.
Never gonna quit. Can't stop, won't stop.
So Johnny Plastic and the Rubber Band, if you guys want to check it out.
Yeah,
Topless Tickle Fight.
the album name was Topless Tickle Fight. It's true.
Wait, Logan commented. What did Logan say? Scroll down.
Logie. Oh, Swanee.
Oh,
Hey, our friend Swanee's here. This is fun.
Swanee.
This is fun. Swanee says, I just came here to say hi to Allie and Lambert.
Aw, Missy Swanee.
Hello, Swanee. Go check her YouTube channel out.
Yeah.
Scuba Swanee. This is actually, if you guys go into my YouTube catalog and go back to the beginning, like
Way back.
the first or second video was this terrible mountain bike video of us riding at Chuck Lennon Park in DeLand, Florida. And with me was my good friend, Sarah Swanee, known as, and that's who I started mountain biking with. Hey, Swanee.
What up?
What up? 24 mountain bikes.
Curly Dave.
What was the band name? Johnny Plastic and the Rubber Band. Just type in
JPRB.
I'm gonna put it right here in the comment.
Yeah, put it in the comments.
Plastic and the Rubber Band.
Oh, what do I do for a living, Miss Boa from Randall C? I work for Avocado Green Mattress Company. I work remotely.
Yeah, she works from home. I kind of pretty much work from home. So this pandemic bullshit, which I haven't even mentioned, we haven't mentioned this entire time since the beginning. It's
Yeah.
a nice break from talking about it. Like
Yeah.
you turn on the news. If you played a drinking game where you turn on the news and you took a shot every time you heard coronavirus, like you'd be dead
Oh
within
my
the hour.
God.
We both work from home pretty much. So we both have not really been affected by this whole thing as much.
No, since
We're
we both
lucky.
work at home, we're used to being at home during the week, mostly with each other. So
Crankzilla says Chuck Lennon is in De Leon Springs, Florida.
Logan has a good idea.
Logan, Bobo, you should do a cameo video of you and your old band, but it's only you playing all of the members.
That's funny. You could do Mike, Curtis, and Nick's.
Nick, my bassist, he's not watching, so I can make fun of him. My bassist was like 6'4", giant guy, and he always had this power stance. You know how some bassists like have their bass up like really high, and he just looked like a wanting to burst out of a cage and gallop over everybody Tyrannosaurus Rex when he played. I was just like, I'd always be like doing my thing, and I'm like, yeah, rocking out. I'm looking, I'm like, and he's just like,
Oh, Mark put
what are you doing?
your music video in the. If y'all want to check it out, Mark Cox put the link in the comments.
Thank you, Mark. So yeah, Scotty D said thanks. Tucker says, "Can you make a social from a distance too?" You love that song.
Oh my
Social from a
God. I had
distance.
that song stuck in my head for 5 goddamn days, and I was like, and he's like, you want to hear it again? Want to hear it again? I'm like, I'm good. I got it.
I got that comment from a couple people. They're like, "God damn it, that fucking song is still in my head." Like, yes. I don't care if it's good or not. If it's stuck in your head, success.
You guys really need to listen to the Mexico song.
Who said that?
Sean.
Oh, I forgot that Pedaling with Paul knows Swanee.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Aw.
Isn't that
Such
wild?
a small world.
Small world.
That's so crazy.
Nicholas Barrantes, are you going to ride in Arizona? Fuck yeah, we are. Because we're going to do van life, God damn it. Whenever I get my shit back together and I'm riding and firing on all cylinders on the bike, those bikes are going to get loaded up onto a fucking van, and we're going to do a goddamn tour of the United States of America. We might make it to fucking Canada. I don't know if they'll let us in.
We're coming for you, Paul.
We're coming for you, punter. Just watch the fuck out. Squirrely Dave. You guys know Squirrely Dave? Do you guys know Squirrely Dave? Backflip Dave, the stuntman Dave on Seth's episodes where he's doing the backflips. Squirrely says, I may have missed it, but when do you get to ride again? You know what? A lot of people may have missed it. And hey, Gary Moore, I see you too. I get to ride again in just under a month, maybe about a month, on my 38th birthday. I had to do the math the other day. I was just like, walking around thinking I was turning 39, freaking out. I was like, oh my God, is this my last year in my 30s? And I did the math, and I was like, oh my God, I'm just really bad at math. I'm 38. So May 21st, back on the bike. It's going to be a really chill gravel ride, but I'm just thrilled to be back on two wheels soon.
You're old as shit. How old did you guys think Bubba was?
Thanks, Iron Shepherd. Not 38.
You got a baby. He has a baby face.
I got a baby face. That's why I'm growing the beard back out, so I can get that gray popping. Touch of gray.
Someone said, fuck you, I'm 42 on Wednesday.
Now that guy's got old balls.
Only 4 years older than yours.
Yeah. Jake Roberts says, do you prefer the Hub, Squatch, or Sycamore? All three. But I always end up at the Hub. I think if I were to make a little bit more effort, I might actually enjoy Squatch the most because I love the owner and the people at Squatch.
Mm-hmm.
They are great. But I also love the people at Sycamore, and I also love the people at the Hub. They basically let me just walk in there and film whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
Like the new Bike Day episode where I stole my giant rain.
Mm-hmm.
I walked in and I was like, hey, to the bartender, this dude, and I pointed at Nate, is going to pretend to have a seizure and flop around on the ground. Can you lean over the bar and be like, hey, are you okay, dude? She was like, hells yeah, I can do that. Like everybody else would be like, get the fuck out.
Everyone's been super cool.
I love the Hub. So the Hub's awesome. But all the bike shops that you mentioned, Sycamore and Squatch, also very cool places. Very cool places. What we got?
Kids soon? Yes, definitely. Not not
soon.
like
you gotta say who said it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
29.
I don't have my glasses on.
29 guys. How can you read the text after?
Because it's white in the comment. It's white, and then their name is darker.
Here we go. Jimbo says, "Are you both?
That's a good idea.
Both of you going to take mountain bike lessons? Oh, that would be dope.
I need them too. So because
that is an interesting.
Ooh, that's a good video
angle, Jimbo. Because I thought that tutelage would be interesting, but like me being there, like also kind of trying to be the coach to you would be hilarious. Like,
no, I want to be coached by the real guy.
I know, but it'd be funny if I was just like, actually, baby, what you want to do. And you just like giving me the
no, we
eyes.
already know what happens when you try to coach me.
That's a great suggestion, Jimbo. I have to say I'm open to it, and yeah, I think that's you need some lessons too.
I need some real lessons from someone who knows what they're doing.
Because if we're going to embark on this van life thing, eventually, you're going to need to ride. You're going to ride with me. We're riding together.
Yeah, I want to ride, but.
I've scared her a couple times with the truck.
And I need a bike. It's a whole thing.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
Okay, last here. Oh, here's a good one from Yokes and Spokes.
All right.
Is there anything your physical therapist is having you do when you get back on the bike?
No. Well, yeah. So the weirdest thing is I'm doing all these like resistance with like just small weight, and I've worked my way up to 5 pounds on this arm, doing it like this and out right here and bending over and taking it. I'm doing a lot of exercises, and he said that I was going to eventually get to 10 to 15 pounds, which that seems crazy. But he did say that he wanted to have the arm stronger than it was before the surgery, and I'm okay with that. I miss my athletic physique from the days of the year 2000 when I was a senior in high school. What
That's
a physique!
like 10 years ago.
That was not 10 years ago. That was like 20 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
So
ooh, Mrs. Bobo is 18. I like that.
yeah. But so I want to get into shape, and I don't even remember what the question was. What was the question?
I'll read it. Is there anything the physical therapist is having you
Ah.
do when you're riding your bike, when you get back on the bike?
No, he
Just
just
take it
said that
slow.
when I start in May, that I'm in a no impact zone, which basically just means that I cannot afford to fall. Like, so whatever it is that I'm doing, I don't think that this doctor was amazing, and I'm sure he is familiar with cycling on all levels. He was awesome, but I'm not sure if he knows how much you're not really supposed to be using your arm. So the only advice he had for me was you can't fall. Like once I start riding in May, I'm like in like a month. That month, maybe even 2 months. I'm not supposed to.
Swanee, thank you, Swanee. She says, but you still fit in your old ass shirt. Yeah, we were about to start the live stream. And
I
was
love my
like,
shirt.
I'm ready. And he's like, me too. I'm like, oh, you gonna wear that?
Swanee,
wear
you
that
played on
shirt?
this soccer team with me, didn't you? Or I don't know. All right, I played indoor soccer in Orlando, and yes, there's stains all over it. Yes, it's old as fuck. Yeah, I wear it all the time. I have 3 of these. When the guy sold it to me, because you had to buy the shirt when you joined the league, he was like, I was offended. He's like, it's $30. I was like, what? And he was like, it's gonna be the most comfortable shirt you've ever owned. He was like a soothsayer speaking to me, and I just thought he was full of shit. But he's. I would love to track that guy down, just confirm it's held up, and it is absolutely the
He
most
wears it all
comfortable
the time.
shirt
He has like 2 other black shirts.
I've ever owned. Thanks for calling me out.
Can we break out the women's jeans too? Swanee said.
God damn it, Swanee.
We've moved on from the women's Lucky Brand jeans. So when Lambert and I met, he was
talk about
wearing he was wearing
Bell bottoms. Because I was in a rock band.
What were they called? Sweet and
Sweet and Low.
Lows from Lucky Brand, the women's style. And I could fit into those jeans too. They were so goddamn tight.
I have a great ass.
But since
ass.
then, when we moved to Asheville, I think
That was when I stopped wearing women's jeans.
he still wears Lucky jeans.
These are Lucky. I love Lucky
but they're
Brand jeans.
men's actually now. So
It's a rock star. I could pull it off. We got a couple super chats.
okay.
Garth Hewitt dropped $15 in the super chat.
Thanks, Garth.
Wow. I need to do those. How does BKXC do all that stuff? I need to figure that shit out. Where like Tommy Boy will like dance with the shirt off on screen. It's like,
Oh.
yeah, all kinds of cool shit. I gotta figure that out. Garth Hewitt says, y'all be careful with all this stuff going on and take care. I enjoy the channel and thank you for all the laughs during these times.
Aw.
Thank you for your support, Garth.
Thanks for watching, Garth.
And we got a $7.77. All sevens.
Oh,
Is this a
sevens.
George C commercial? No, nobody here is gonna get that. It's a local lawyer ad.
No, that might be like Lucky,
It is Lucky. I like it. Soy Vala. Thank you very much for the $7.77 mic drop. Hey, we really appreciate each and all you guys tuning in every week, and just know that this coronavirus bullshit thing has definitely sidelined a lot of us, right? A lot of our lives, including me, with the content that I had planned. A lot of the videos, some epic videos I had planned, got rescheduled because I can't go out and film them with a ton of people. So thank you for sticking with me. We will get back to normalcy soon, and I can't wait for you guys to see some of the scripts that I have written. Is it Michael?
Someone said
Why did you move to Asheville?
Michael Cunningham the fifth.
Sounds royal.
It does.
Sounds like a character.
Downton.
A character in Downton.
Yeah.
Can you keep a secret? That's every episode in Downton. I have a dirty secret. I'd love to see Kate McKinnon in a Downton Abbey role.
Okay. So why would we move to Asheville?
Well, I'm originally from Spartanburg, South Carolina, which is like an hour south of Asheville. So I grew up coming to Asheville, camping here. And I've just always remembered, like, wow, this area was so mountainous and so beautiful. And I had so many amazing, epic childhood memories camping on the Appalachian Trail and up in Shining Rock Wilderness. And we grew tired of Florida, specifically Orlando. And then it came down to this like crossroads. We're either going to move to the beach near your family or we're going to move to the mountains near mine. I had happened to have been mountain biking for a few years. So we knew the answer to that. It was an easy sell. All I had to do was bring her to Asheville, which was also easy. We went up to hang out with my family. Yep. And I was like, hey, how about a break from our families? And we take a little drive up to Asheville. Yep. Smoke a bowl, go drive around
we went to Wicked Weed, Asheville Brewing Company, and I was like, these are my people.
She said it before I did. She looked at me at Wicked Weed. She's like, man, this is great. We should live here. I was like, that's a fantastic idea. I wish I would have been smart enough to come up with that idea. But I think she already knew what I was. She already knew it was
I was picking up what he was putting down.
She already knew it was a pitch.
So then, he found a job and we moved in a month.
Yeah, can you believe that I was able to sustain myself here for 5 years now because of a job listing on Craigslist?
Yep.
Can you believe that? She showed me this job listing on Craigslist, and I applied for it as a joke because I didn't think, A, it was real, or B, that I had any shot of getting it. And, hey, gotta believe.
Here we are.
Gotta believe, people.
Seriously, take chances.
Roll the dice.
Fear is your worst enemy.
All the other self-help shit.
Things seem scary, but it always works out in the end.
Exactly.
And go for it.
I'm stoked we rolled those dice.
Me too.
Worked out really well.
Good.
We did good. All right. Well, let's just wrap this whole thing up here. Bushwhack says, we need to hear a trail song, like when you're on a ride. Ooh. Well, music is definitely going to be more part of the channel in the future, but right now, I can't very well go into a recording studio and record anything. And the reason I say that is because there is actually a mountain bike song I have written. And since you guys, all 229, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Are still here, I'll tell you that I have a mountain bike song written for a while now. I'm really stoked on it. I just have not been able to get it recorded. And then as soon as I was like stoked to work on it, right, I was like, I'm going to get this recorded. All this shit happened.
Pandemic.
Fucked me right in the butthole, and we'll get it done. So I think I might even buy Logic and just turn a part of the house into a recording studio, because I'm probably going to want to record a lot of songs, and I don't want to pay for studio time every time I do that. So if you have any extra recording gear, if you own any extra sound deadening gear, mail it to me. Hit me up in the comments, and all that stuff. And Dimetro Abramov says camera gear.
We need new camera gear.
One last thing. I'm getting a new camera soonish. If you guys have noticed, I've had several sponsored videos lately. And the main reason is because we need to survive and trying to save up my money to get a brand new camera. So all kinds of upgrades on the horizon. This was fun.
This was fun.
Did you have fun?
Did you guys enjoy having me on?
First time. She did great, I think. First time on a live stream. And thank you to everyone who tuned in. I know that these times are tough.
It's a weird, strange time in the world right now.
Unique in the way that for the first time since I can recall being alive, I feel like a member, not like an American citizen, but a citizen of the planet. And I think we're all hurting right now. We're all longing for something more. And that social interaction needs to be there. And I'm glad that we got to have share a little social interaction with you guys tonight.
Oh, thanks, guys.
And
So
thanks for
sweet in
all the love.
comments.
Be safe. You both rock. Miss Bobo rocks. Oh, Dick, yeah.
Oh, Dick, yeah.
Oh, Dick, yeah. Siek. And gotta love Asheville Alley.
That's
You're
right. I don't dilly dally.
She does not dilly dally. And I'll play you guys out of here. That's it. That's all I got for you. After this, we're gonna drink another beer or two, or 3 or 4. Miss Bobo, you're so beautiful and sweet.
Thanks.
And if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have all this. That's for sure.
That's right.
And you rocked it on the live stream. You rocked it with me. You rocked it on the live stream. I'll see you guys next week.
Thanks, Trump MTV, for the super chat.
Oh, next week.
All right, guys. You gonna pop back in and say goodbye? You're done.
I'm getting naked.
He's getting fucking naked, guys. God damn it.
Watch Daylight naked.
Oh my God. I'm gonna go before this gets weird and everyone's like, what's happening? Bye, guys.